Okay, didn't expect a live broadcast, but anyway. Hey guys, this is welcome back to Honkai Styro. Didn't expect a live broadcast today though. I didn't even announce it on Twitter, didn't announce it on YouTube, I didn't even announce it on Instagram, so here we are. Alright. As you can see right here though, let's see. Yeah, I'm using a different team now since I equip my Trailblazer with Remembrance now. So I equip I placed my Harmony Trailblazer Fugue now. So plus I heard they're a compatible team. So yeah, I did level up my caster so to max. So yeah, pretty cool. Anyway though, before I start the Trailblaze mission though, continue. Alright, I gotta do a couple of submissions first. So yeah, as you can see, I'm building my Pila right now. So I'm just got builder. So all you need to do is just sit back and enjoy doing some Trailblaze, some quests. So yeah. Right, so go use here. I'm gonna test these. Test something. Trailblazer and let's see. Where is she? Oh, here, Aglaya.
Let us weave the future together.
Okay, and then Sunday.
All or nothing. Just don't abandon your principles.
And let's do.
Show me some of that trailblazing strength again.
Okay, please enjoy for the next 2 minutes of doing some 2-3 minutes doing some dailies. So yeah, right. Enjoy, guys. I'll be right back. Just gotta do some personal stuff first. All right, I'll be right back.
Thus our fates become one. So fragile, like a wisp of silk. All lies shall be revealed. So fragile, like a wisp of silk. All lies shall be revealed.
Serenity is before me. I will watch over you and guide you on your path.
So fragile, like a wisp of silk. Thus our fates become one. All lies shall be revealed. So fragile, like a wisp of silk. All lies shall be revealed. So fragile, like a wisp of silk. All lies shall be revealed. So fragile, like a wisp of silk. Thus our fates become one. All lies shall be revealed. Catadons?
Torment and doubt, farewell.
Thus our fates become one. So fragile, like a wisp of silk. All lies shall be revealed. Is that so fragile, like a wisp of silk? A little. All lies shall be revealed. fragile, like a wisp of silk.
Alright, based on this freaking thing though, I think this is the team I'm going to use today. Alright, I'm gonna call my dailies and there you go. Alright, and let's continue to do the Trailblaze quest then. Oh, that's not a Trailblaze quest. Dun 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 dun. Alright. Oh yeah, we're with Daniel. Alright. Okay, I should change this team a little bit. So, do the Herda with freaking There you go. That's it. Alright, I'm a golden win this. There you go. Oh, is that high scene? Alright.
Really now? This is way more trouble. Or you could sip. I'm kidding, Danny.
Countless thus our fates become one.
This mortal form will watch over you and guide you on your path.
All lies shall be revealed. A little so fragile, like a wisp of silk.
Seek and you shall rest torment, and doubt farewell.
Is that all lies shall be revealed?
The black tide is remarkably quick to detect the light of Euphorius.
Water.
So or rather, the blessings. Anyway, never mind that for now. Here.
I don't want to read.
This is new. I didn't know Professor Enac. Might is an understatement. Anaxa has never been one to venerate the gods, nor has he yet. It is also. Oh, let me have a look. By the looks of them, these scrolls are records of two conversations that... Sure, go ahead. The Grove of Epiphany is home to 7 schools of thought. While all 7 schools are founded on the idea as the Sage of the Veneration, if we were to place the 7 sages on the scales of Talanton, nearly everyone in Amphorius has heard the story of the skyships by now. That's why it's no use building giant skyfaring ships. Newsporus primarily study. Everyone considers Anaxa a blasphemer, but that has never stopped him from sharing his ideas, no matter how taboo. Anaxa often says, perhaps to him, the crash of the skyship carries a different interpretation. The firmament is not impenetrable. On the contrary, it was precise. It's A shame that the majority of the Grove's research on Aquila was headed by the Venerationists, with sacrificial rituals making up a predominant... That's what I'd like to know. I have a bad feeling about this. Could there be more to what happened at the Grove?
Come on, fat boy, run!
This is the library of other than books written by the 7 schools. You can also find philosophical texts, ballads, and religious writings from the outlet. We've had more than our fair share of hilarious episodes over the years. For instance, it's said that the Erythrocheramists once borrowed a manuscript from a certain author, but ended up returning a copy instead of the original. Nice? No need to hold yourself back, Danny. Whew. You've got me there. Some said you couldn't even find a dictionary. There are too many books in the Library of Philia. Flipping through them all will take too long.
Let's go, fat boy.
I can already see what they must have written. Anaxa has no respect for the gods. His very existence under... Why else would they call him the Great Performer? Are the Titans truly an accurate reflection of what humans think gods should be? Worlds created by gods are indubitably perfect. They marched him straight to the sea, though what he took on in the end was more of a debate than an actual trial. The first allegation was... Do you agree that since the Titans created the heavens and earth, so the mountains... Anaxa would have probably been spared a lot of trouble if he had answered this way. Needless to say, his critic... You claim to be studying souls, yet you are... Anaxa always wears an eye patch. Every being in the world owes their safekeeping to Kifili. And this is even more so for the Chrysos heirs who have divine... Thankfully, they had no... One by one, Anaxa engaged in wars of words against those who would challenge him. It was only after a brief silence... Yes, I'm not sure how that contra... By the way, this stack of I'm talking about an... It's a well-kept secret. Even the administrators of the Grove in this state...
Alright. Do 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 do. Come on, there you go. Come on, get me on. Ascend, bitch. Oh no. This one's unlocked, alright.
This is the place. Materials for alchemical experiments. No, not even close. Not only are alchemy experiments high-risk activities, but Professor Anaxa also has a penchant for using bizarre materials. Huh? That... What's going on? It wouldn't have been so strange if he had focused only on Cassie, given her own curiosity about her origins. Plus, considering that the new sporists have crafted omnipotent now, it seems Anax's objective was never... Danny? My biggest fear. Anaxa was carrying out a... Yes, this is what he was secretly conducting research on. Do you remember when the black tide was approaching? The grove... That's right. Oh, put yourself in his shoes. Exactly. When the black tide came, the true reason? No. Judging from how he reacted after the event, the results, the manuscripts detail... Like... No. He's after Kefali.
Sir, this sky above us.
Of course not.
Ooh.
This is just an image from a projection device. The day-night cycle has been lost to this world. So that students like you may still learn about the night sky, astronomers have harnessed the Titan's miraculous power to manipulate the light. Project much like how the sky of...
So, the skies of Akama are fake too.
You mustn't
Oh.
conclude that, Anaxa. You should know that only a child... Often people know more than they let on.
And they're just deluding themselves. People believe in Kefali's tale of Genesis, accepting wholesale whatever the... We have already realized that we live in a world where Titans make the rules. Even when we look at the sky, we're only seeing what they allow us to see.
So
God
much
dang
time
it.
has passed since you sowed the seeds of doubt in my heart, child. Many a night, I find myself penning down all my theories. Why? Because as a sage of the Venerationists, my soul has already... But above all else, my days are numbered. Instinctively, I have my doubt.
But I can, sir. I can do it.
You're right. Go. Find out what we are.
Child of human, you didn't go to such lengths.
If I were as foolish as Adromus, perhaps I'd throw myself down and prostrate before their greatness, begging for the gods' prophetic wisdom.
Before...
I'm sure you're familiar with the story of the Styxians. When the raging waves, they call me a blasphemer, as I see it.
Oh, if power...
Why, the source of life is what I wish to grasp. Thanks to you, I've had the chance to personally verify, in more ways than one, that the soul in... How then is a soul...
And by the sound of it...
No, I have already...
Professor Anaxa. I'm here. Her life hangs by a thread. I must...
Of course. However, in a...
As you wish.
Don't you care to know what the...
It's a matter of uncovering the truth about the... This may be the only time I can ever save someone's life.
I see.
Indulge me. Am I correct to say that you intend to prove...
Before I begin, as unrelated as these two propositions may seem at first glance, they are in fact logical equivalents. The reason I say this is as I've mentioned earlier.
Anaxa, you were...
Yes, I am but a living dead man now. But that's not important. That's not all.
And I've told you that I have no recollection of such an event.
Because that wasn't you.
Calypso.
Huh? That's... And surely you jest. Don't you think I, of all people, would know if that were the name of one of the 7 sages under the shade of my tree? Don't...
It seems you've lost even the memories. Use your head, Circes. Since all of this took place in the realm of the dead, the living cannot step foot into that world. So the answer is evident. Those fallen heroes are the mortal incarnations of the Titans before their ascensions to godhood. Does this answer...
Yes.
Even on the off chance that you speak...
But it matters not.
You...
Humans cannot return from the... But all we need to do is look at this from a different perspective. If I'm reborn as Kefali, I can rebuild the world and all within it.
In the meantime...
I have news from Hyacinth and Dan Heng. Anaxa might be trying to do something.
Kefali? But what could Anaxa want? Is the Council of Elders going to sit...
That is not. He is indeed the Great. No need for guilt, for this is good news to us. The Council, what we should be doing now, is to keep being Akima's political center. The Demigod Council holds just as much significance as the Vortex of Genesis. Someday, till then...
Preposterous! The Christos heirs only have their standing because of the Count...
It's been a while.
Ooh!
What is that supposed to mean? Is this really the sort of person that the young lord praised as a...
It has been some time, Lord Krateros.
Shh. Keep it. Be more vigilant. See those duplicitous dogs. I've already ordered my people to hold them back. But
my bad.
Did you hear thunderclaps? Thunderclaps are beacon signals of strife. They are...
Watch out. I guessed as much.
I figured this is something you would want to know.
You have my gratitude.
Remind her to be on her toes while you're at it. Those lackeys she keeps undercover have been going in and out of the city a lot more frequently these days.
That's it. We should...
Right, I'm on my own perspective now.
By Kefali into Lent and above, as the Theoros, I have observed...
Aglaya!
I know about the poisonous fangs of that
Orga.
through the golden
Orga.
It is no longer about eloquence or arguments. I have been a demigod for far too long that I hardly have any humanity left. This has come a lot sooner than I expected. But perhaps it is...
Yes, this...
It is far easier for the Council of Elders to fool many than just fool one person. There is no glory in winning this debate. But that makes having respect for humans so much more pressing.
I appreciate what you've taught me.
Oh, you've done well, Lord Calictus. Let me take over and personally close this debate for today. Dearest counselors, let it be known that I sorely miss the blissful times portrayed in lyrical poems. Back then, Amphorius was home to nearly 1,000 cities. Yet, in the present, people from all over are forced to leave their homeland to seek refuge in the holy city, where they hope to rest under Kefali's protection. All of us have long. We didn't have a choice in the past, but now, the Council of Elders brings to the table a new possibility. All I have... Would you rather strive toward the unheard of Era Nova? Or return to the prosperous Era Chrysia of our past? Now, which of the two would lead mortal?
We all know that Era Chrysia is a thing of the past, Lady Kindness. Please, enlighten me.
Let the three Titans of Calamity be born, and Era Chrysia is nevermore. But bring demise to those Titans, and Era Chrysia will...
Oh, look who it is.
Know that the Council of Elders is never one to make empty promises. Look at who we have on our... Anaxagoras, one of the Grove's 7 sages. And Castorus, Idonia's goddess. With the help of these 2 heroes, I can promise all...
Aren't they Chrysos heirs?
It's clear from the start that these heroes do not get along well in their group. All the more proof that Aglaya isn't fit to speak on behalf of every Chrysos heir. I am in favor of Era Chrysia.
Era Castorus? Why are you standing over?
You finally arrived, now.
Don't worry, Aglaya. Well, I know that you have many queries. Tell me, dear Sid, if we successfully retrieve and return Thanatos' core flame without anyone...
The answer is simple. We will have a chance to rid the world of death and bring Amphorius back to an era when all beings live.
He's one of the 7 sages. Your proposal is much too idealistic.
Remember what I previously said? Kefali's core flame is guarded by the secret power of the Council of Elders. Plus, Pagusa's water curtain will be able to block out any external perceptions. Tell me, dear citizens, have any...
Oh. Citizens, let's loudly sing the blessed hymn. Oh, beautiful old world, where are you now?
After the destruction of the 3 Titans...
Yes!
This is bad. The master...
Anaxa, pray tell. Everything that you've mentioned.
Thank you, Lady Aglaya, for still caring. For Castorus, Idonia's goddess of death.
With that, I solemnly promise that the core flame Lady Castorus brings back thereafter, if we are able to garner the support of all of you at the Citizens' Assembly, we shall spare...
With the balance shattered, the result is clear. Akama has chosen her destiny. The issue up for discussion at this Citizens' Assembly shall be modified to the suspension of the Flame Chase journey. This resolution shall be put up on the Wall of Heroes, so...
Aglaya, dear Aglaya. What has caused your heart to soften?
Wag your tongue as much as you like. Since the Flame Chase journey has been preordained by the...
Well then.
Well, it seems that when I sent you to look for Anaxa, I unintentionally facilitated...
My apologies, everyone. I know that you have many...
In that...
In actuality, a past...
The reason I say this is as I've mentioned earlier.
Anaxa?
Yes, I am but a living dead man now. But that's...
Cassie's POV.
Have you heard of this tale before? A tale about the ocean gods. It was a seaside town which enjoyed the ocean breeze and glory until one day, an evil dragon descended upon the town. Its wings were locked. It barged into the tall tower and devoured the queen's beloved daughter. The queen assembled 300 warriors who managed to subdue the evil dragon by chaining it up. However, when the queen slit open the dragon's belly, she realized that the princess had long since been digested. It was then that a devious, smooth-talking scholar arrived at the palace and suggested that the princess could be revived. Through the use of the princess was reborn! The queen was overjoyed, blissfully unaware that the evil dragon's soul still lurked within the princess's body. As revenge, the evil dragon swallowed the poor queen. Worse still, the souls of the deceased were refused entry to the Netherrealm because they were filled with regret. The terrifying death had consumed all.
Until? Oh, my...
Wheelchair.
It seems that you still... So... And it...
A miracle that I created with alchemy.
My goodness.
Quiet, Titan. continue to enjoy this.
Dragon, huh?
In that case,
I think that this so-called alchemy was a tenuous analogy added to the story by future generations.
Indeed. Before I left home to pursue my education, I never even knew that any...
Therefore, we...
A fable, you say?
I guess it might be the...
Oh? I thought the moral might be closer to... What?
No. I merely realized that we're both thinking of the same principle. If life is priceless...
Indeed. As expected.
Of
course.
If I impart it, would you use it to rest?
What? What kind of strange question is this?
Oh?
Death is inevitable. In the days to come, I have such a might after all. You... My time...
You shall wither, and through that, the dead will sprout again. It is a pity that fate is such a...
Is there no other way of interpreting the...
I'm afraid that the meaning is clear. Between my sister and me.
Whoa!
I'm afraid that my sister is prepared. How absurd. What should we do?
Since Chaos is willing to guide all of us and leave this trial to the end...
That's right. Don't allow the...
Trial, prophecy... But these three people must not have left their names in the epics.
Amphorius' history before the... I have long held three hypotheses about this.
Calypso, and this warrior... I seem...
Regarding this matter, Nias, are you confident?
Of course. Though, I am worried about...
Looks like you have...
Yes, this is the...
Completely separating courage. You really know how to...
Please, young lady.
I do not understand.
Because this is our destiny. The power that resides within me is so intense that I will one day... Furthermore, a valorous death before glorious return has always been the path I chose to walk. A journey I began long ago. If your sister or... Let's chat, young lady, since there's still time.
Of course. As the embodiment of Mikador's divinity, he that means that what I'm currently seeing...
Looks like one hypothesis of mine has already been proven true. These heroes are the true forms of the Titans. If so, the chosen one of...
Polixia? Is the previous form of Thanatos?
If this is true, as long as we can find out where she went, we'll
But before that, we first need to witness what ultimately...
Check the memory shown by Anaxia.
Honor, courage.
And, finally...
Cheer up, young lady. There is no...
All farewells in this world.
No, young lady. As a warrior, I have witnessed too many bitter deaths. But now, all I feel...
Although only a sliver of your soul remains, you remain...
To be honest, I don't know either. But I am certain of one thing. I am just enjoying...
Enjoying?
Indeed. And now I have reached the journey's end.
But when you depart the mortal realm, separation and death are two sides of the same coin.
Finally, let me recount to you a story of mine, young lady. The first time I returned from the battlefield, I felt extremely hot. The calamity had devoured everybody on the battlefield but me. When I returned to the city alone, the citizens held a banquet for me that was far from pleasant. I felt as though I was still on the battlefield. It was late into the night by the time the banquet ended. My head still reeling. I returned to... It was a crazed scholar looking at the night sky and muttering to himself by the side of the road. Although I tripped over him and fell. Do you think that it'd be better if we just died on the roadside like a couple of strayed? To my surprise, he shrugged his shoulders and sighed.
To someone who is currently experiencing death. Now please, go away and don't block my starlight.
Are you trying to say that there is no difference between living and dying?
That's exactly what life is. And death is. But a scale to measure how valuable the journey. Therefore, young lady...
The embodiment of strife, telling me about the majesty of the world.
Indeed. I believe that when the fated moment eventually arrives, it is time for me to knock on death's door. I will set up a long table at the end of... When that moment finally comes...
I knew this day would eventually come.
Are the both?
Polixia, I'm here.
Ooh.
What?
This is quite interesting indeed.
I don't think she remembers.
Is this Polixia's sister? Is it me? Now, it's time for us to fulfill our... Are you afraid? What are you afraid of? That You shall wither, and through that, the dead will sprout again from the remains, and be as foretold in the prophecy, and according to our vows, once it all ends. Even if it was prophesied, do we have no say in the matter? Let me do it, sister. Let me be death's sacrifice. I was never long for this world anyway. I was the one who wasted your life after all. I don't think that my life was wasted. Just the opposite. When I finally arrived at this destination and looked back at the journey, it was you who sowed the seeds for this sea of flowers. One that is more beautiful. Besides, I have lived a fulfilling life. Even though I was fated for sacrifice, none of the things that I've experienced... How could my memories of you... Well then, what exactly are we? I don't know either. But regardless of what the answer is, regardless of how, ever since we were born, the fact that we existed was predestined, and nothing could erase it. This is... We're twins, after all. All right, my dear Polixia. It's time to extract my... After that, use it to plant the first bud in the prophesied new world.
If I imparted my knowledge, would you use it to...
Death. If such a mighty power really existed, Even now, this is why, sister, in the prophesied new world, go now. Return to the ocean god. I shall open wide the entrance to the nether realm, and grant you a second. Remember, do not look back on the land. As for the price of our...
Everybody, we've come to the end. Unfortunately, I am not compatible with the Supreme Being. so I was unable to completely fuse their soul. I'm certain of this now. Before the Titans that we are well acquainted with were born, a group of heroes roamed the land. These heroes followed a prophecy, just like the flame chased.
What a startling revelation.
I believe that this is the...
Besides, those twins in the past...
Are their whereabouts truly unknown? In our world, there...
But the people there worship Lagusa and bear no relation to Thanatos. I have also never been to that...
Take this.
This is...
The new Sporist masterpiece. The Philosopher's Stone. Remember? I've mentioned before that the art of alchemy is all about conversion, tempering, and ascension. Think about the story of the dragon. This stone will lead you to your real hometown.
You still look as confident as...
Simple. I shall merely admit, however, my line of thinking will not fail. Actions speak louder than words, Castoris.
I've already searched for so long. Emily, but before I leave, I have...
That was the world imprinted in Kefali. If we are to prove its existence, you must take the final step.
I understand.
Hey, child...
Don't get antsy. As a scholar, I do not wish to offer up ambiguous conclusions.
I merely... If so...
Why not? When I was a child, I lost someone dear to me. When I was... Now I'm merely forsaking...
Why...
This is...
Can someone who's dead even claim to be the purest of them all? Furthermore, if your hypothesis is proven correct, does it not just confirm that the myths are true?
No. It's just the opposite. It means that I can actually ascend to godhood and reshape this absurd world.
Trailblazers POV. There you go. Currently.
That's...
Lady Aglaia, you know that the core flame of death has always been the greatest unknown regarding the Era Nova, which is why both you and Kainis desire to gain the power. Professor Anaxa has come to a consensus with Kainis. They want to suspend the trial once Thanatos' core flame is reclaimed, hoping thus to eradicate death from this world. But I know this runs counter to your wishes. So long as we do not usher in Era Nova, the Black Tide will never be eradicated. Even with Lord Mighty on the front line, honestly, it's difficult for me to assess the pros and cons, and the Titan could be very near.
Well said. You already had every reason to seek an audience with them. A world without death.
If fate dictates that my path... Lord Mighty showed me that without taking... I
have always hoped to hear you speak your mind, Styxia. I've visited that place in the past. Though it is now an island surrounded by the river of Soul's torrents, it's not hard to see its former splendor. Go. I will not stand in your way. As for you, you are someone who has cheated death. I believe you have more than enough reason to make the trip with Castoris. I too look forward to your journey.
I hate to put a damp... If Styxia is now an island surrounded by the river of...
The answer is quite in the myths. Zagreus once made the domain of the dead their treasure, and if they could do that, then it follows that the demigod who inherited their divinity must be capable of the same. I'll see you at Marmorial Palace at Action Hour tomorrow. Cypher shall be your guide.
I don't know if Daniel isn't back yet.
Hey, friend! Is the debate finally over? Really? But Well, moving on. I borrowed a mountain of books from Cass to see if I could find a way to solve your problem. Only 32. Really? Oh, that's fantastic. I feel like a Oh, you're right. Cat?
Lady Tree,
is something troubling?
No matter how breathtakingly beautiful Styxia once was, Is that
In the past, when you did smile once in a while...
Lady Treeby, you know perfectly well. I hope your toughness is not a mask.
Cass, you hardly ever talked of your past. None of us knows what you went through, apart from Maggie. But we know it must have been filled with pain and hardships. We are just happy for you.
Isn't it a little...
But you already know where tomorrow is. There is no need to rely on anyone else. Just give it your all and leave no regrets, because we embrace others to comfort them. And Cass, you're...
Thank you, Lady. This feeling... It's hard to put into words.
Then go do it, Cat. Trian was actually working on a surprise gift for you. It's a pity she didn't. So, let's meet back here when you return.
Wait, who's knocking on the door?
It's me.
Cassie? Oh, yeah.
I hope I didn't... Huh? I'm here because of... If it isn't too much to ask... It isn't a long way from here.
Yeah!
The streets are packed.
I want to vote!
Take your ceramic shard engraved with the Kethali rune, select the Council of Elders in your heart, and pray silently until the shard registers.
The Council of Elders? More like the Council of Buffoons? The Black Tide took my hometown long ago! Who are they kidding with bringing back Erachrysia? It's all a sham to create
The Titans are just. So long as we do not overstep our bounds again...
Oh, please. The time when these deranged Titans should have vacated their spot to the demigods is long overdue.
And I pray that Talanton smacks some sense into you with their scales.
That was... I suppose, to this day, I still find it almost unreal that Akama is the only place illuminated by light amidst the crumbling ruin. This peaceful sight is... Before coming here, I had lived for many years in Idonia. Yes, but back in those days, I was trudging across the frosty plains on my own when the Idonians found me. I was expected to grant merciful deaths to war captives. Is that how you see it too? No matter how kind or cruel, taking away someone's life is never worthy. Their voices...
Ah. But you must respect those walking towards death.
What you're asking me to do is no matter the titles...
This won't be the first time that Idonia's fanatical nether warriors have faced death. On the death is the mightiest and gravest. Then let me in Idonia. The great sword. The sword has 3 air holes along its body. If the sword is swung down swiftly and accurately, but should the executioner have any hesitation, the holes would produce a piercing whistle. Every executioner after Dracon is to hone their sword skills every day in preparation of future pain. I'm asking you to consider the source of the dead's suffering and go walk with the dead and love.
Please!
There you go. Die, bitch.
May you gain some No, this is just the
You executioner!
Oh!
Do it then, executioner. I curse you.
Why? Please.
Kinda sucks being the executioner. More like herself.
Will this ever end?
What are you trying to do?
I have the final resting.
You're not that old yet.
No. For I have come to feel. Cast. Child, it was I who brought you here from the frosty plains and set your farcical fate in motion. I've always known. Indeed. Yet you can end any sinful life with just a touch.
It doesn't matter how lightly the Idonians...
I've taught you and cared for you as my own daughter.
Scary Rapunzel shit right there.
Because of this blessing that's been with you. In the eyes of an Idonian, death is the end of all life. You can own, and when you do...
No!
Come now. Show me that you are... Come now. It's time. I've already taught you all that I know. Show me that you are a fitting holy maiden.
May death protect us!
Life is not so fragile.
As you wish.
I heard the call. Tormented doubt, farewell.
Please, chair Root here.
Step up, let's see ya. This mortal form watch over you, guide you on your path.
That hurts a bit.
Nice second, my friends. Indulge yourselves! Trinity is before me. In the mood for another beating? Seek and you shall receive.
Embrace a new life.
Tormented doubt, farewell.
Darkness with me.
This was the last time the executioner, who had seen too much death, died the same way as everyone else. Elder Amunet, the person who tried to teach me about I have nothing. I erected a cenotaph in her honor. It was a long, long
long journey. It seems the most terrible darkness in this world. How did it disappear to type, and why do they haunt? I continued my travels to seek an answer. I just want to know if my can I make anything?
I don't want to die. Please, that fucking useless, let me go. I don't want to die, please. I don't want mercy like this. Just let me go. I need him. I don't.
Oh, that's dark.
I hate these icy hands.
Dang, we got anime. Dang.
The Reaper has blessed your hands. Only you can grant them peace.
That sucks.
Embrace death. Walk alongside it.
Oh yeah, she knows the difference. Horrifying.
Is that you, Casteress?
Oh my god.
Have gone, heeding death's summon, crossing into
Yo, bro.
fear it. Just, I have some regrets. Watching people leave this world again and again. It must be lonely for you. You must want to desperately embrace them before they go.
I can't. These hands, they're too cold.
Oh.
But Big Sister Castoris, your hands are so warm. Just like anyone else's. So go on. Don't hold back.
Give me a warm hug.
Dang. It sucks to have that curse. Wow. Yep, and she left that cape for her.
Can hands like these really be warm?
I'm going to have nightmares tonight. Or am I?
On the day that Oryx's trial ended, you must have felt just as confused. Why? As someone, I wished I could take action. But no matter how hard I tried, even when we brushed against each other with an almost unattainable hope, when I thought that perhaps my touch would no longer fate declared to me, but that your soul no longer belonged to the... And did I really think this time would be any different? Having walked such a
so
long
cute.
road, I am still anything I wish to hold from that moment on.
I wouldn't mind dying for you, bro. I wouldn't mind dying for you, Cassie.
But now, long ago, Trinan read a prophecy to me. At the end of the Sea of Flowers, I found no surprise in it. Embraces in this world are born of reunions. Yet, my touch speaks only of farewells, and yet, things have taken a turn for the better. I have no reason for your sake. With that, let's put that aside for the moment. I want to retrieve a small gift I specially prepared for you. I made it myself. Like the trinket at the journey to seek an audience with the Death Titan cannot be an easy one. I want to make full use of every No, it isn't. Look, it's right there. Huh? Where did it go? What's going on? This is the coin
Oh,
of
you
Zagreus.
bitch.
It's a lady's cipher, the demigod of Zagreus whom Lady Aglaia had spoken of. She's a master thief. So many years have passed.
God dang it, we gotta have Sly Cooper in here now.
And look for ladies. Look, it's right there. We must pursue her.
All right, where are you?
Huh?
I can't wait to meet her.
This is a trick sheet. She's in court. This is how it should be. We must pursue her. Ha! Lady Cypher, please come on out.
You're still careless as...
Since you know it's a gift for someone else.
Now, since I know it's a gift, that just means I need to milk its worth. The children of the wind never stay for long in one place.
Name your price. I'll give you...
No wonder they call you... Why don't you two come over to my place? It'll make a better venue for
piece of cake.
Alright, I'll see you there. Everyone cool with me collecting a deposit?
The duel.
She's incorrigible.
God dang it. Okay. Do 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 do. Do 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 do.
Over here! Over here! No, not that way! Come on. If I really wanted to hide, you'd never find me. So relax, you two. No need to get your hackles up. I'm not that scary, am I? Meow.
Oh my god.
No way. Some people might have been into that a millennium ago. Loosen up, buddy. Shall we get down?
Give me the jewelry piece first.
Oh, come now. Don't be so upset. Look, isn't the view here just great? You can see what everyone is doing and where they're going. Now that we've broken the ice, let's get to the point. At 1, the seamstress found me and wants me to take you to Styxia to look. 2, the Council of Elders also found me and wants me to make sure the core flame of Than. And last, but not, I'm telling you that I'm not interested in doing either of them. Don't go look for the Death Titan. Well, this is some... And this room is full of it.
Looks like Yui's heart.
How much are these worth,
Some of it is family fortune, while the rest came from my business as a dressmaster.
Wow. I should have busted down your... Well, spill.
Payment.
So I got Parappa the Rappa, aka Rappa, and we got Sly Cooper.
Did you forget my stance to all...
You wish to run away. Run away from your responsibilities. From the prophet. I understand this prophecy weighs on you in the butt.
You know, maybe the gods got your tongue with their golden threads, Aglaya. Give me a reason why you're...
We lost.
Oh.
The divine power of passages is running out. I need another demigod to escort Castorus and help her...
Oh, I get it now. You're sending Castorus to her death.
This is Castorus's own request.
She brought this up herself?
She's also made up her mind to leave her confused pup, as will you, Cypher.
Don't be so sure. Time is hard in the likes of you and I. She can always turn back before the end, you know? Maybe she'll remember Trian's sacrifice. Maybe she'll remember the countless martyred Chrysos heirs. Tell you what.
Go on.
I bet she'll change her mind and turn back. Now, if I lose, I'll do what you want me to do. Return this.
You sound like you have... In that case, let's make a pact.
In conclusion, I want to win. So I hope you two can give up on going to Styxia. I'll give all the treasures in that room to you. What do you think?
I decline. If we don't find... I can't go into the details.
Princess, homebuddy. You keep talking about needing to find Thanatos, about getting rid of your curse, and you don't care. But did you ever...
What are you trying to...
I'm saying, contrary to your beliefs, Aglaia didn't take you in just so you can die.
The flame chase journey walks hand in hand with...
Fine. Never mind. We all have our own problems. But listen to me. Styxia is no get. I've never been there. And I never plan to. And now I'm supposed to
Me too. I have lived a longer life than most people. Though I'm not as good,
Then how are you going to live the rest of your life?
Then I'll give you 90.
Oh my god. Sly Cooper and Bocce the Rock, I get it.
Well, don't mind if I do. 80% of Castrus's savings and a bottle of dew of... Okay. I did here. Catch.
If there's like a Bocce the Rock English dub though, the voice actor would be the perfect cast to voice as Bocce.
A minor change in plans, though.
So, why are you...
Oh, nothing, really. Just a bit... Well, now that we've struck a deal, it's gonna be a long...
Oh my god. That I can read. Okay, guess I'll stop here, guys. So yeah, I'll do another one around let's say either Tuesday, Wednesday, or Thursday. So stay tuned for that, guys. So for now, thanks for watching, guys. If there was a shout out, click that like button. As always, like, orange description. So subscribe to my channel, more content like this, and don't forget to follow me on my Twitch to witness my live streams. So yeah, and don't forget to turn on notifications for YouTube and Twitch, Stevie's Pro, so you don't miss the next video and live stream. So yeah. Oh my god. Where's it saying the anime of Castrus? I wouldn't mind hugging Cassie. I don't care if I die for her. Yeah. And I'm starting to like her, like her Ray though. I think I might pull for her next to step finding. Oh well. Alright, as always, I'm Series Pro. Nice to see you later, guys. See ya!